Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Burgundy into Netherlands. And it's probably high time that we took a look at the world. I mean, we've been walking past the coast of Africa here, not really commenting on the fact that there's a giant monstrous fez that has popped up over here, which is quite surprising. Portugal does not control Ceuta. And Castile, in addition to finishing the Reconquista over here, has gone on and picked up the Melilla, probably something like that, as well. So Fez is interesting. Fez can be released from Morocco, which is probably what happened in an earlier war, and it's just continuing to gobble up more and more of Morocco. Now this can happen sometimes as well if there's various nationalistic rebels. They can join into Fez, so Morocco's just having a very hard time overall. To the extent, actually, where I'm thinking about it, it's almost viable for us to just decide to go to war with them. We don't have a CB or anything like that, but it'd be a hell of a bit of a territory to pick up. Anyway, we have sent our colonists down to Sierra Leone, or Sierra Leone, I think. I can't remember. It depends if you're saying it French or Spanish-like. But we have sent the colonist there. He's on his way. We're also sending some troops down, I recall. Yes, the 4th Fleet is bringing 2 units of infantry plus a cannon over there. And in fact, for the landing, I'm going to go ahead and max out our army maintenance. Oh, no, they don't regain morale in ship anyway, I think. Well, we'll keep it maxed out for a second, then we'll determine what we want to do after the fact. I'm very tempted at this point now. So we did have to go and grab that extra tech level. And while actually the flute is a very handy extra vessel to upgrade from the cog, it's not critical. The trade range bonus is also nice, but not critical necessarily. So we're definitely going to go back into our exploration ideas for better settlement and tariffs and all that kind of jazz as we grab more of the African coast. Now, I'm curious if we did go back into the colonial map mode. Okay, Augsburg, you do that, that's fine. How far are we from here? Not far. If we flipped our diplomat over to the plus 20% trade range, we can actually do the New World, which frankly is probably better than Africa, but I want to make sure we have a toehold in Africa before that happens. Oh, we lost our explorer. This is our exploration fleet, I think. Yes. So do we want a new one? Do we need a new one? I'm not sure that we do, actually. Well, no, we'll want one for Africa. I was going to say, we have a conquistador walking around the New World, and that's plenty good. But no, we will want a new one. There we go. Just finished repairing. Oh, I don't have the points. Never mind. Oh, and that would delay us getting more exploration ideas, which is interesting to think about. Let's disembark over here. Certainly a big army, but they don't have the stats to fight us. Boom. And what we could do is we could attack the natives, right? If we had the points for it. It does cost power points. But frankly, it's good to have the natives because they add to your colony after the fact. You do have to, we're going to definitely have to babysit this colony, which kind of sucks. But other than that, we're okay. You head all the way back to Vlaanderen over here. Please and thank you. And we have a bunch of money, which we're going to want to add to Navarra. A star fort here, I think, would be an excellent, excellent, excellent investment. Frankly, a few more over here may also not be too shabby, just to make it that much more difficult for them to siege. You're going to need more people, more cannons, and they're going to be sitting in our territory suffering from attrition for a hell of a lot longer. That being said, I think trade depots in our trade zone is probably even better. I don't know. You know what? I'm very tempted here on the French border to actually go ahead and build up some star forts. I think I'm going to do that. It's probably a little silly, but I'm going to feel just microscopically safer. There we go. We've just flipped that. This again. You know what? Our morale is up. We've got our new military units. Let's go ahead and fight. So we've got a peasant revolt in Utrecht right over here. And then we have a huge number of people ready to stomp that out. Like so. Wow, graphics going very slow all of a sudden. I don't know what just happened. Battle over here. So yeah, are we really not getting reinforcements over here? I think it might be the case. They are really far from home. Yeah, there we go. Just keep doing the coastal stuff more. Ooh, this island. I wonder what this island is. We will have to send an explorer there at some point. Speaking of... Yeah, let's keep doing this. Explore. And we will send you... Yes, no? Oh, assign the explorer. There we go. We're sending you there. And then we'll pop you back to Navarre. Good. We could do some patrol stuff, I think, as well to facilitate things, but the growth is slow. Oh, it's tropical. That's true. That hurts. Really want one toehold here, though. It is really important. Milan has a civil war. Really? Okay, we've got the rebels. And we want to hang on to this fellow here. What is the terrain up over here? Can we find that out very easily? I guess we have to go into climate map mode. Temperate. Yeah, so it'll be much easier for us to colonize over here. To the point where I'm almost feeling like maybe we shouldn't not be colonizing down here. But we really want a toehold. It's so very important. We could go to war with Mali at that point. We can do all sorts of things. I don't know. What we really need is a second colonist, but we're a long way from that. Long, long, long way. Wow, getting in on this. Actually, we're going through our influence pretty heavily here. Yeah, we are getting some reinforcements, so that's good. Okay, that's fine. Oh, really? God damn, that's frustrating. That's the guy we fought over the most, and he just died from old age. Mobile, Alabama. Mobile, Alabama. I think it's Mobile. That's the way it's said. Yeah, more uprisings. I gotta check on my troops, actually, and make sure that they are still holding up. Woof! Actually, they are having a bit of a hard time. They're gonna lose. Seriously? Holy crap. Well then. I guess what we're going to do is change our plans. We didn't have a leader, and that's certainly not going to help things. We are going to, yeah, we're going to colonize over here. So we have to change this fellow. Hopefully we still have our colonial range guy. Who's a +3? It's really expensive. But screw it, I'm going to do it. We're currently losing money. Once I flip over our maintenance, it's not going to be as bad. There's like nowhere close to as many natives over here, so it should be totally safe. We're going to send here. Plus, I mean, look, the money is just better. The trade is going to be better. Trade is our thing. You know what? Screw Africa. Who needs Africa anyway? It's not like the Dutch ever had a presence in Africa, right? No, of course not. I've never heard of anyone Dutch being in Africa or setting up a country or, you know, repressing anyone. Protestant Reformation has happened. Where? Krakow. That's not a zoom button? That's weird. Must be something with the beta. Let's take a look at the religious map mode. There it is, right there. It has started. It has begun. And we have so much influence in Curia that I'm not thinking about converting over at this point, but we're going to have to just see how the tide goes. Battle of Martinique. St. Lucia. See, this is better. See, we don't care about Africa. Let's head over there. Yes. Good. And then I think we'll be able to turn around and dock. Oh, Portugal! What are you doing? You're exploring over here. You're being delayed, though. We're going to get the first colony over here. How do you like them apples? So we are paying for that incredibly expensive dude. We don't have to pay for him forever, though, so that's okay. I will scale back on our army maintenance. Not all the way, but a good part of the way. I should maybe send more troops over there, but yeah, the problem is then I don't have troops to defend at home. It's always a massive problem. Force limit actually dropped at some point. And our integration is still some way away from completing. 6 years away. That'll free up a relation, which will be good. I'm hoping we can dock in the colony as soon as it's done. Pennacook over here. So what do the trade zones look like? Okay. That is very interesting because we're not going to want to necessarily control this. We probably, well, not necessarily, but I was going to say we probably want to dominate one trade zone more than split up. But who knows? Actually, in practice, we'll probably dominate more than one. Call this New Amsterdam over here. And then queue up another move to actually dock here. We get to choose which option we want to do. Now, normally, I quite like the trade proposal. a lot. A permanent +1 tax base is phenomenal. It's going to be a 9 tax base there. On the other hand, there is something to be said about getting a quick boost to our first colony and getting it established as soon as possible. Right? There's a lot of incentive to doing that. And that's why I'm tempted to take the Repel the Savages. Really tempted. Because right now, it's going to take us a while. I mean, we're talking about 4 years worth of growth there. Plus, there's a percentage chance of getting another boost. I think I'm going to take that. Again, normally I would always take the trade proposal because that tax base is just incredible. Who cares about the money, right? But I want fast establishment of a colony over here in the New World. Top priority. Will be nice afterwards. What's our mission? Oh, it's still to make friends with Hanover. Which, our aggressive expansion is mostly gone. Yeah, actually, if we go back to improve relations and cap that out again, that will complete our quest. And then hopefully we'll get some cool New Worldy kind of quests. Protestantism in Limburg. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. It's spreading. I'm going to... As long as I don't have my maintenance down to 0, I could keep these guys there and avoid river crossings. But I probably will be dropping my maintenance, so I'm going to move out of there for now. Now, call to arms. Castile against Aragon, allied with Portugal and Milan. It's kind of awkward. Did Milan jump in? Not yet. I'm going to accept, because I want to keep Castile a good friend. And we're going to see exactly what Milan does. Son of a bitch. They joined on the other side. Can't offer an alliance over here? Really? Savoy's got too many big friends. Listen, Milan. You're not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to say, oh, I don't want to fight against Burgundy. Whatever. We're going to be okay. So, yeah, that's fine. That's good. Everything is good and happy. We're all happy here. Our ships, are they okay? There's a big question mark. It looks like Castile's going to do fine here. Can we reach there? Not quite. We can reach here, though. Because we are at war with Portugal, so we'll go ahead and move those ships over there. Navarre should be fine. Oh, it's got its port. You know what? We need to build more things over here. Because it's got the Star Fort, which is good. What's our next priority? Well, ship repair. Oh, we need a dock first. Dock first, and then probably a dry dock. We could also use a military leader here. We can't afford a free one. We'll do that. I mean, it's still going to be maintenance costs. Tell you what, you go and sit in Savoy. You come into Vaud. We're going to be fighting in the mountains, which is going to be bad, but we should be able to take that out. I hate killing things that will eventually belong to an ally. Like, it broke our alliance, which sucks. If France gets in on this, we're going to be actually in a really bad position. We don't have a leader here either. Jeez. And you are parked here, which is actually where I want you to be. It is a bit of a shame of using our conquistador that way. But we definitely want the army set up. We'll obviously have to move some more people over. Get into Vaud. Actually, get all the way over here. There. We'll sandwich them in from every direction. Yeah, oh, a whole -3. But massively outnumbered. They probably have a super leader, too. Pretty good shock. Milan entered a military alliance with France. Oh, no. Now I won't be able to military alliance Milan again. Because they're probably going to have too many. Are you kidding me? This is worst. I should have stayed out, maybe. But I really do need to keep Castile on my side. Obviously, we can't really not have them. They're not quite as powerful as I would like to help fight off France. But they're still going to be an invaluable ally. So I'm just going to kill this army. And then I'm going to go home. I'm not going to take the hit, the attrition hit here. Merge this, split them in half. They're probably going to like Brescia or something like that. The rest of you, go home. That's going to be the sum contribution of my war efforts. Hey, we improved our relations, which is great. Vassalize Switzerland. You know what? They're small enough that I could do that. Holy crap. Who are you allied with? Alsace, Tuscany, and Venice. No one terribly scary. I'm going to take that mission. Alsace sort of likes me. Could even offer them an alliance and then see if they'd stay on my side in this. That would be really interesting. What else you got? Tuscany. And Venice. Ooh, Venice would take an alliance as well. And we could break the alliances without really losing anything later on. I'm not convinced they're going to do anything with it. But we're going to give it a try, actually. Just to try to abuse things a little tiny bit. So, you know what? We're not going to follow that army at all. We're going to stay exactly where we are. And we're going to declare war. How long has the video been going on? I just realized. Okay, good. We still got time. Excellent. What could possibly go wrong? Well, we don't have a person, so let's wait for that. What? Okay, that's the second time this happens. I get my mission, and then it insta-fails. And then I lose my CB. It's got to be a bug in the beta. This is really frustrating. Really, really frustrating. Then we take an alliance, but we can't marry or anything like that. We can't fabricate a claim? Why? Oh, because Bern is your capital. And it's the only thing that's adjacent to us. That is very frustrating. Alright, tell you what. Just all of you guys go home then. It's fine. We've got an excess of allies. We'll leave it for now. We're going to see what exactly happens after the dust settles in the Milanese war over here. How are we doing here? Okay, still could use some work. Country is at war. It sure is. Getting the blockade there, which is working well. I'd actually like to go here and blockade this as well, but it's out of range. Recall that diplomat. Thank you very much. A new mission. Improve relations with Lorraine, which would give us crap. And we're not reclaiming anything. We're not going up to 53 units. We're already over our force limit now, and it's costing us. I think we're just going to have to sit like this. Plus, they'll have a few extra troops from Auvergne over here. Although not much. Most of the French forces are really, like, legit now. You now have allies with Cornwall and Scotland. Cornwall? England. God damn, England, you're having a hard time. And you're occupied by England might just collapse completely in this game. Which is not unheard of course. England often has a hard time in EU4. There are a lot of bad events that can hit England, is really what the problem is. Alright, autosave. I really want colonial missions of what's going to happen. Maybe after we get St. Lucia, then we'll get some colonial missions, and that would be really nice. Now, we're at war with Aragon. We actually could go and claim Pyreneo. Would you give me access? No, of course not. Just having Navarra is fine. I don't need to go and get more aggressive expansion down here. It's fine. What we actually need is Milan to peace out. I hate to see them get beat up, and I'd like to make friends with them again pretty soon. This vassalizing mission is really annoying, though. I don't know what's going on with it. Hopefully Castile is doing okay here. I'm a little concerned for them. I think overall things are going okay. We actually lost quite a bit of manpower in the latest maneuvers. And there's probably some draining of manpower in our overseas armies. This is finally fully recovered, which is good, but I'm still not going to move them. It's winter. Oh, it's an estuary. Wow, so much trade power in St. Lucia. Holy crap. What a trade map mode. 7.8. Oh, it doesn't actually tell us. All this is so valuable. This is so much better than Africa. Screw Africa. Just like every Western power. That's just what I say. Milan has peaced out. Thank you very much. Makes me very happy. We can lose a bunch of money or gain prestige and lose a stability. I'm going to take the money hit. Although the money is starting to hurt what I can do at this point is pull back on my maintenance. Yeah, we're at war, but it's not a scary war that's going to affect us. Still hurting a little bit, of course. I don't want to raise... Well, or do I? I could raise war taxes, which would increase... I think it would increase the war awareness, but we hardly have any. You know what? Let's do it. Save a few bucks. Using a war as an excuse to raise taxes? Who'd have ever thunk it? Yeah, I don't like this. Like, stability cost modifier, hooray. And I love stability cost, but the reason I love stability cost is because it increases the tax modifiers. And so that whole mission seems stupid. I'm happy I can just tell it to go away. Because before I was just taking it out of spite, just to get rid of that stupid pop-up, which was driving me crazy. Truce will expire with Milan in 5 years. You don't have to tell me about that now. I guess I didn't have to actually, like, hide it, but... nothing to do in the New World. Really need more colonists. Of course, that's going to cost us money right now. 1 colony is not bad. It's only 2 gold a month. Although it would actually, like, tip us back in the positive, but it's not going too bad. We've got no loans right now. We could easily afford loans. I would like to have a bigger pool of money, though, because I'm still worried about France doing something, like, ridiculous with me. France is pieced out with England. It would be nice to hurt France at some point. All right, protection of commerce. So for 5 years, we get 5% more light ship combat ability and 10% more trade steering. That's really good. That's really, really good. French rebels. We really could be supporting French rebels, but we don't have any money. Naval supplies. Natives assimilation. Oh, that's 100 more population. So we're getting naval supplies over here. What's the demand? Demand is higher than supply, which is good. It's not like the wealthiest thing in the universe, but it's not terrible. We'll grab some of that. We might be able to get a monopoly on that, which actually would not hurt us too bad. I don't remember the effect of it is, but it seems like it should be good for us. Nevers is still getting involved in things over here. Good for them. They're such troopers. I'm going to reward them by giving them more land soon. Actually, very soon, because we are almost at the point where we can get tech level 10. We're still vastly ahead of time, though. To the point where, actually, I think it would be a good idea, especially since we're having money problems. I'm going to go ahead and boost my stability. I probably should have done this sooner, because that's going to increase my tax revenue. Yeah, look at that. We're actually making some money. And yeah, we're ages away from wanting to spend. Switzerland declares war on Milan. Well, gee, Milan, it's too bad we're not allies anymore, huh? Okay, I can re-offer it, which is tempting. More Protestantism. God damn it. And we can't reconvert them yet. And we might get some... Ooh! Nationalist revolts over here. Right, they're Rhinelanders and they're Protestants, so there is a little bit of a risk. Not much of one, but it's there. France, just out of curiosity. And you have no rebels. That's too bad. Okay. We actually lost a rival? We're short one rival? Oh, I no longer have Austria rivaled, which is probably okay. I'm going to leave it off for now. What was I going to go check? Right, I'm allied with Alsace, Castile, and Venice. Not all of which are terribly relevant. Where the hell is Alsace? Oh, there it is, in yellow. No, they have some troops, though. It's not as bad as it could be. I'll leave them for now. Maybe I'll reevaluate the situation between videos. France is fabricating claims. Son of a bitch. France. Hanover is getting religious. Yeah. Religious problems. What we need is a big Protestant movement in France and have them get a bunch of rebellions. Oh, there we go. There's some missions I want. Kentucky and Conquer Lotharingia? No. We'll take the colonized missions because we always want the colonized missions. Where's Kentucky? It was up here, wasn't it? It's not adjacent. Ideally, you conquer or you colonize adjacent stuff because you get a bonus for doing that. But we'll take the mission because we want colonial enthusiasm all the time. Castile, you need to end that war, buddy. You're definitely winning it, which is good. Because I want to be able to, you know, not worry about my maintenance. Well, I guess I'm already not worrying about it. Do I want to put it any lower? Maybe. Man, we are going to turn Dutch orange really soon. Then we're going to start entering all our people into speed skating and win every medal forever. Sorry, the Olympics are going on right now. And, like, as a Canadian, I like anything that happens on ice. And then you look at speed skating, it's like, ah, the Dutch. New idea? Yeah. Global settler increase. Thank you very much. Please do. And we get more mercenaries as well as a bonus if we need to call them in. Yeah, that's a pretty substantial boost. And 42% chance getting new settlers, and the growth was, what, plus 45 a year, and now it's plus 78. Actually, I think the settler chance just went up on its own based on the colony level. Has nothing to do with that other change, it's just the growth. Aragon, peaced out. So Castile has grown considerably. There's technically a little bit of Aragon left. France has left a military coalition. That's actually the important one. Thank you very much. And yeah, a little bit of revolt's possible. We could increase our stability enough so it goes away, but it's not so bad right now. We lost some trade disputes, and that's fine. I'm very tempted. I think I'm going to send a few more troops over to the New World. Just another pair of people. We're actually getting some attrition there because people are standing on my spot. Actually, maybe a trio. I'm going to send a trio of infantry to the New World. They won't have a leader, but that's okay. Random attrition stuff. That way we can get our explorer exploring again, and then we're going to place these troops in Kentucky. Explore what? The Bluegrass, right? Bluegrass state? You know, I bet you a constable in Navarre. Ooh, not that good. Right, because they oppose us in so many different ways. Or mostly the Catalan way. And they have a pretty low tax base. Oh, I did not realize that. Oh, right, that's one of the reasons they were so easy to grab. They were worth, like, no military score whatsoever. Do we need a leader on this? No, I don't think so. We're going to be fine. Get on the boat. Transports. Go, go. And you're going to go right to here. Cabot Strait. That supply is really harsh. And we don't actually have an explorer on this fleet. They could actually get screwed. I think they're going to be okay. But I may have been a little over-enthusiastic about things. We'll find out, because we're not getting any sort of ship range from this either. Although most of the time they're going to be at sea, so it doesn't really matter one way or another. So, one question is, you can pay to get a painter. And that free stability. Well, I mean, we cost money for it, but definitely worthwhile. Spend money, get stability. Increase our overall monthly income. Lower our chance of revolt. Yeah, worthwhile. What are we losing? We actually gone up in our loss a little bit. No. No, Castile, why? You've listed me as a rival. Oh, no, this is awful. Oh, we might actually just be screwed now. Without strong allies? I guess what we should do is break our royal ties as well. I mean, the royal ties would stop them or discourage them from actually declaring war on us. In exchange for Navarra. Not that they have a claim or anything on here. If I break the royal tie, that will free up one of our diplomatic relations. I can focus on people a little closer. They're not going to be as handy against France, but we can't get... We've lost our ally against France. Okay, we'll break this. Maybe we can get Portugal back. That would be interesting. No, they hate me. Okay. So, yes, Savoy, we want you back. This is actually a new alliance, so again, we're going above our limit, but it's going to be fine. Do we have a royal marriage already with Milan? We do. So we're going to go ahead and re-ally them and hope that peace returns to our time. They're at war against Switzerland. Interesting. Get him back. Do we have a... No, we don't have a royal marriage, so we're going to want one of these guys. Wales. Yeah, there's a few disputed things. I think we still have a claim on Milan, actually. Royal marriage over here. Thank you very much. So, now we should be doubled up on Milan and Savoy. We've got Nevers. We've got an alliance with Alsace and Venice, which is good. And we are nearing completion of annexing of Ulm. We are slowly losing money, but not terribly much. We can dump off our troops into Kentucky, where we are very soon going to be moving our colonists. In fact, we could move the colonists now. It would... I don't remember what the colonist actually provides. 50% chance to increase the population. Is that it then? But does the growth go down if I don't have a colonist here? Because I'm thinking of just starting the second colony. Although I don't have tons of money right now, and the second colony will certainly cost me a fair bit more. Now, we'll wait. You go and dock over here, and we'll figure out what we want to do next. These poor guys in the middle of Kentucky. There's not even a colony here. They're like, why are we here? I don't want to be here. It's scary. It is time to put a cut in this video, so we will see you guys next time.